Hello everyone. In the present video, I will discuss about the R K Merton's functionalism. In the previous videos, I have already discussed what is functionalism in sociology, how functionalism considers society, how functionalism understands the society, and how a sociological researcher can use functionalism for understanding, for exploring various social issues and realities. I also mentioned about the organic analogy to explain functionalism. So we have already discussed that functionalism believes in the functional unity in the society. That means society which consists of many parts and all the parts are functional and all the parts contributes or functions for the maintenance of whole society, and all the various parts of the society are interdependent, interrelated, and all are functioning for the order of the society. And this is how society functions. This is how social functions of the society exist. But R K Merton here pointed out this particular issue of functional unity. He questioned this narrative of functional unity. Functionalism believes in interdependence of various parts of the society and functions of various parts of the society. According to functionalism, various parts of the society functions for the maintenance of the whole society. Here functioning means performing by a particular part of the society. Each and every part of the society have their own performance. Just like human body, it has many parts, all the parts performs, and because of the performance of all the parts, the human body works. Similarly, society also has many parts, they performs, and their performance is again interlinked. They are not performing in isolation. So performance or function of one part affects the other. If in any part function is disrupted, other parts get affected. So according to functionalism, to maintain order in the society, all the parts needs to maintain interdependence of functions, and there is a functional unity. That means all the parts of the society are united for performing certain performances. For example, now you might think that what are the various parts that I have already discussed in the previous videos. Again, I am mentioning here. So what are the various parts? Various parts are social institutions, family, marriage, kinship, religion, education, economy, polity. So these parts have their own functions. So this is how functional unity is maintained in the society, and this is the point of functionalism. Here I have explained about the functional unity because this particular point, this particular issue of functionalism is questioned by R K Merton. R K Merton is also a functionalist, but his notion of functionalism, his narrative of functionalism questioned the existing functionalism of Durkheim, say for example, Durkheim, Talcott Parsons, and other functionalists. So, how R K Merton questioned this functional unity, that we need to understand. R K Merton questioned that functional unity is always not necessary. It is always not possible. It may be a possibility, but this functional unity may not always exist in the society. And again, he also elaborated this issue that as a social researcher, as a social scientist, if someone assumes that society has the functional unity in the beginning of the research, according to him, it is not correct. Through investigation, through research, one may get the result that society has the functional unity and society may not also have the functional unity. But most important thing which he has pointed out, that complex society or modern society, modern complex society may not be functionally unified. There may be functional disruptions in the modern complex society. Say for example, a heterogeneous society, a diversified society, which has many religion, many culture, many traditions. In this case, functional unity may not be possible because members of the society are not following one particular culture, religion, or language or values. So in this case, there may be disruptions sometimes, differences sometimes, and variations also may be there. So because of that, the functional unity may not be possible in the heterogeneous society, in the complex society. Again, modern society is also differentiated on the basis of the classes, on the basis of the other various identities, and due to the complex nature of the society, the functional unity of various parts may not be always possible. This is the point of R K Merton. He has also not denied the possibility of functional unity, but for him to know the functional unity, researcher must first go for investigation. Researcher must uh, do research. It should not be assumed in the beginning of the research that there is a functional unity. There may be functional unity and there may not be a functional unity. And why he has said this? Because of the complex nature of the society, because of the modern systems, modern settings of the society, heterogeneous nature of the society, diversified nature of the society. This functional unity may not be always possible. And again, society is also a dynamic process, keep on changing. For example, a part of the society, economy. Economy is not a static process. Economy is not a static part or static system or institution. It's a dynamic process. It is changing continuously. There are many factors associated with its change. And again, it has many variations in many societies. So now, whatever other parts of the society associated with the economy, the changes may also be visible in these institutions and parts. So in this way, there may be dynamic of the functional functions or performance of these various parts. Of course, these parts contributes for the maintenance of the whole society. These parts do functions or performs its necessary functions, and that is why society maintains its stability, order. Society, even if sometimes faces disruption, but it again comes into the position of order because of the functional unity. But Martin is saying that this is not the only assumption, this cannot be the absolute description of any society. Next important point, what Martin pointed out, is functional autonomy. Functionalism here focused on the functional interdependence, like when a particular part of the society functions, it affects the other parts. When a part of the society gets disrupted, any disruption occurs in any part of the society, or if any part of the society is not functioning properly, it may affect other parts of the society. This is the stand of functionalism. But here Martin is saying there may also be functional autonomy of a particular part. That is a particular part of the society, for example, economy, polity or religion or family marriage. So each and every part of the society, each and every parts of the society may have functional autonomy. That means without depending on others, it may it may change its own system, its own pattern, and this changing of pattern and system of one part may not affect other parts. There is a possibility. It is not inevitable, not certain that there has to be change in other parts of the society because of the changes in one part. But functionalism says if changes occurs in one part of the society, other parts also get affected. But Martin is saying it is not always necessary, because each and every parts of the society are functionally autonomous. They may have functional autonomy. For example, economy as a part of the society may have autonomy. Political system or polity as a part of the society has its own autonomy. Religion as a part of the society has its own autonomy. And any changes in the religion not necessarily affects the other parts like economy and polity, but it may also affect. It depends on the situation, context, and again it varies from society to society. It cannot be universal. So that is why Martin argued that social researcher, social scientist must do investigation, research, and they should not assume in the beginning that there is functional unity, there is functional interdependence. There may also there may be functional disunity, there may be functional autonomy, and functional unity can be just a possibility. It is not the absolute description. So this is how Martin pointed out this particular issue of functional unity in the functionalism. So he also pointed out, he also understood the society from functional point of view, but his stand on functional unity of the existing functionalism is very clear, that he opposed this particular point, that is functional unity. So in the next video I will continue with another points, how R K Merton further elaborated his functionalism, and he also provided his own narrative of functionalism and how it can be used for understanding society. So this much is the present video. Thank you very much.